Digging for bottles, Will meets Darby. Darby's this dark, mysterious, smooth-talking figure that seems to have all the answers on where exactly to dig. Darby meets Will at a point in Will's life where he's truly looking for answers. There's a vulnerability there. There's a weakness. It's the same way for you and I. The enemy, the devil, meets us in moments and times in our life and whispers things into our lives when we're looking for answers. There's no doubt that's exactly how the enemy wants to work in our life. He wants to exploit our weakness. He wants to exploit our searching to whisper lies into our lives. The question for us, the question for you, the question for me is, as we begin to look, as we begin to dig, where will we go? Where will we look for the answers, and who will we listen to? When looking for answers in life, it's so important that we know exactly who is whispering the answers and solutions in our ears. Judges 16 tells the story of a man named Samson. Samson and Will are a lot alike. Both Samson and Will begin to look in places for answers that they know they shouldn't have gone. And they begin to listen to people who they know they shouldn't have listened to. And what you read as you look through Judges 16 is that the people that Samson was listening to begin to bring about destruction and chaos and ruin in his life. Will and Samson have a lot in common. And maybe you, once again, as you begin to look for answers and solutions, maybe you're listening to the wrong people. Maybe you're going places you shouldn't go. I want to help you understand a truth in life. When you listen to lies, lies always bring about destruction, and destruction always brings about death. But the good news is that truth brings about healing, and healing brings about life. What you notice in the film is as Will begins to partner with Darby, as he begins to grow in that relationship, the deeper he digs, the darker his story gets. For you and I, it's the same way. The longer you dig in places you know you shouldn't be, and the longer you listen to lies, the deeper and darker the destruction in our life gets. In Judges 16, we see that Samson winds up in complete and total bondage. Not just in bondage, but blind, surrounded by darkness, and seemingly without hope. Let me tell you something. The greatest lie the enemy could ever whisper into your life is that you're beyond hope, that you're beyond reach. Here's the truth. You're never beyond hope. You're never beyond the reach of Jesus Christ and His grace for your life. Today, if you find yourself in a hole, if you've dug a hole in your life, no matter how deep the hole is, no matter how dark the hole is, there's hope for you. Jesus Christ went to the grave so that you could be rescued from the pits, from the holes in your life. You're never beyond the grip of His grace. The good news for you is if you'll just simply look up, if you'll look up, you'll find that He is waiting to extend His hand to you and to pull you out of the very pits in your life.